Hello everyone and welcome back to Dev Peace Library. High above the clouds, where sunbeams danced like living gold and the sky shimmered with floating islands, there lived a kingdom known as Aurelia, a place the human world never knew existed. Its towers were carved from stardust, its rivers glowed with moonlight, and its people carried magic in their blood. Among them lived the most beloved of all, Princess Aurelia. Aurelia wasn't ordinary. She carried a gift so rare that ancient scrolls only whispered about it. She could transform into a bird of 3 shimmering colors: gold for courage, sapphire for wisdom, and rose red for the power of the heart. When she spread her wings, the entire sky lit up. Every sunrise, she flew above the palace, her feathers scattering glowing lights like falling stars. The people cheered and children reached out their hands, shouting, "Long live Princess Aurelia!" But with great beauty came great danger. One day, dark clouds gathered where no clouds had ever formed before. Lightning hissed without sound. A chill, unnatural, crept through the skies. The kingdom's elders looked up nervously. "It is him," one whispered. "The sorcerer of the void." A figure wrapped in twisting shadows rose into view. His eyes glowed a cold silver. He wanted Aurelia's power, her magic, her light, everything that made her who she was. He spread his hands, and a curse spiraled outward like black smoke. Aurelia, hearing the cries of her people, transformed instantly. Her wings burst into gold, blue, and red flames as she soared to protect them. But the sorcerer's curse was faster. A chain of swirling darkness wrapped around her bird form, dragging her downward. She struggled, beating her glowing wings, but the magic grew heavier and heavier. "No!" cried the king. "Our daughter!" The queen reached upward, tears streaming like liquid pearls. "Aurelia, fight it!" Aurelia tried. She fought with everything she had. But the curse held her like iron. In one final burst of magic, she shielded her people from the sorcerer's power, but the curse hit her directly, twisting around her heart, erasing her memories as she fell. A tear slipped from her glowing eye as she looked one last time at her home. Then the clouds opened beneath her. The sky tore apart, and the princess of 3 colors plummeted down toward earth. Silence fell over Aurelian. The people collapsed to their knees. The queen fainted in the king's arms. Every bird in the sky stopped singing. They watched the spot where their princess vanished, their hearts shattered. "We must search for her," one elder said. "She cannot be gone," said another. "The princess of light cannot die." The king, with trembling hands, lifted the golden crown from his head. "Find her," he whispered. "Search every cloud, every island, every world if you must. Our daughter will return. I feel it." And so the kingdom began their endless search, hoping for a miracle. Down on earth, Aurelia landed deep within a forest, unconscious and glowing faintly like a fallen star. A soft wind covered her with leaves, protecting her from danger. When she opened her eyes at last, the sky above her was no longer her kingdom's glowing horizon. It was blue, ordinary blue, the human world. She sat up confused. Who am I? Where am I? Why? Why does my heart feel empty? She looked at her hands, small, human hands. The curse had sealed her true form away. Her memories were nothing but fog and broken images. Aurelia tried to remember. But every time she reached inside her mind, she found only shadows. A few villagers found her wandering alone and took her in, thinking she was a lost child. They named her Laia. She grew up gentle and kind, but always different, always feeling like half of her soul was missing. At night, she sometimes woke with tears running down her cheeks, not knowing why. Years later, when she was nearly grown, the dreams began. At first, only flashes. A castle of clouds, a shimmering river of moonlight, voices calling her name. But then the most mysterious vision came: a bird glowing in 3 beautiful colors: gold, sapphire, rose red. The bird flew toward her, wings sparkling like stars. She reached out to touch it and woke up gasping. Every single night, her heart pounded with a strange, painful longing. Why do I keep seeing this bird? She whispered. Why does it feel like me? But she shook her head. Dreams were dreams, nothing more, or so she thought. One evening, unable to sleep and feeling restless, Laya walked to a quiet stream hidden in the forest. Moonlight rippled across the surface, the water calm and silver. She kneeled to drink, but froze. Her reflection wasn't the face of a girl. It was the three-colored bird from her dreams. Her breath rushed out of her body. What is this? She whispered, stepping back. Who am I? The moon glowed brighter as if watching her. A cold wind blew across the stream. Leaves rustled. The water shimmered strangely. For the first time in her life, Laya felt fear and hope and a mysterious pull deep inside her soul. Something was awakening. Something ancient. Something magical. She didn't know it yet, but the truth was beginning to rise. Far above the clouds, in the hidden kingdom of Aurelia, a soft bell rang. The king looked up with trembling eyes. The magic! He whispered. It stirred. Our daughter. She lives, and the search for the lost princess began again. What will Laya do now? Will she unlock the magic within her? The story has just begun. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter. Thanks for watching and see you next time.